Hello everyone, so today we're going to solve some quadratic simultaneous equations. So we've done linear, the one where it is only x and y, and this one, what's different is that you have a quadratic term that is introduced. In this case is x squared, but still is still something that we can do and easy to follow through. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to use the substitution method, where I'm going to substitute one value. For example, in this case, I would choose x, and I'll substitute x in terms of y, and I will just have one equation of one variable, and I will solve for that variable, and then I'll go back and find the other variable. And I think it's going to make more sense once I start doing this instead of just saying it into words, because it seems confusing for some of you. But yeah, so let's do this. So we have the first equation, x plus 2y equals 3. So that one, if I were to write x in terms of y, so write x in terms of y. So that's what I'm going to do. So that's the first thing. So x equal to 3 minus 2y. So I moved y to the other side. And then I'm going to substitute x by, let's say this is equation 1, so by 1. Okay, so into, let's call this 2, into 2. Okay, so whenever I see x, I'm just gonna like literally put 3 minus 2y squared plus 3 minus 2y, and then y equal 10. And then all I have to worry about is simplification, basic algebra. So we have, this one is minus 2 times 3 times y plus 4y squared plus 3y times 3 is 9y. And oh, I think I'm missing a 2 here. So 9 minus 2 times minus 6y squared equal 10. And then this one to be simplified, so 9 minus 12y plus 4y squared plus 9y minus 6y squared minus 10. So I moved 10 to the other side so I can have a proper quadratic equation. So now I'm just going to add things together. So minus 12y plus 9, that's, I think we only added to 9, right? There isn't any more. So yeah, minus 12 plus 9, that's minus 3y. And then we have, for y squared, we have 4y squared minus 6y squared. So that's minus 2y squared. And then we have 9 minus 10, which is minus 1. I don't like the minuses a lot, so I'm going to multiply both sides by minus, so we only have pluses. So I'm going to have 2y squared plus 3y plus 1 equal to 0. So now it's a normal quadratic equation which we can solve either using the quadratic formula or factorization. I think I can factorize this one. So we know if we have something like in the form of ay squared plus by plus c, okay? The way to factorize it, we need to find ac. A times c is 2, and for b is 3. So I need to find two numbers, then when you multiply them together, it gives you 2, and when you add them together, it gives you 3. So I can simply think of 2 and 1, I think. Yeah, 2 and 1. So 2y squared plus 2y plus y. So you only do this because you want to split this one in a split that allows you to have a common factor, which you will see. It will appear in the next step. So y plus 1 equals 0. So this one, if you were to factorize by 2y, it's going to give you y plus 1. And this one, y plus 1. And eventually, this is y plus 1, the common factor, we're going to factorize by it, and we're going to get 2y plus 1 equal to 0. So this equal y plus 1 equals to 0, then y, or y plus 1 equal to 0, which is y equal minus 1, or y equal to minus 1 over 2. Okay? So now that we found values of y, we're not done yet. We have to find the respective values for x, okay? So for y equal minus 1, so I think it's much easier to use this equation here, x plus 2y equal 3. So I'm going to use that one. X plus, that's a bad rectangle. So let's just do it. So directly. So solutions are for y equal minus 1, x will be, so 2 times minus 1 is minus 2. Then 3 plus 2 is going to be 5. So x is going to be y over 5, and for y equal to minus 1 over 2, so in this case, x is going to be 3 minus 1, which is going to be, no, 3 plus 1, so it's going to be 4. So that's just like simple substitution. So I've used this one, and I've substituted the y's I've found to find x. And this marks the end of our session, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.